Did you hear what I said? Hey, Bachi.
Voch is actually like one of the most entertaining people I watch.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Beats Planet. Yeah. All right. Can y'all hear me? We good? We straight? Voice feeling like 100%?
It's false. No way. Not this time. Who created it? Not this time. No, not this time.
It's all right. It's all right. Y'all good? Y'all straight? You know what I'm saying? Can I do my intro? Y'all ready to get right into the proceedings? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready to get into the proceedings this evening? All right. And
well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Bing, boom, 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 bop, bam. Type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Hey, Bachi.
Hey, man, listen, bro. Just came to talk with y'all today. Came to tap in with you, show a little love, give you a little virtual hug and all that. Give me a hug, squeezing the hell out y'all. This me squeezing the hell out y'all. Come on in here. Yeah, man. You know we haven't been going live very much. I look at my frequency in which I go live, and you would think that I ain't working as much as I don't go live. Louder. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? You know, we drop a little video every day. You know what I'm saying? They're doing all right.
Don DeMarco.
Okay, the Don DeMarco works. That's okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. The Don DeMarco works. I just needed to know that. Okay. And we working hard every day, man. We doing a little something every day. Sometimes I go to 2 and 3 jobs a day. It's easy to find me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be like, Voch, we ain't seen you all day. And that Bleacher Report stream only had 45 views on it. Hey, where y'all at? I know that's not my main platform, but y'all know how I go. Y'all know how it is. Yeah. I bet y'all tap into that Dallas Cowboys draft show. Salute. Bet y'all tap into that Dallas Cowboys draft. I be watching the views too. You know what I'm saying? I be in the comments, seeing how y'all be doing my cast members when I'm not around, man. Hey, man, don't be like that. Watch all the shows. Whether I'm on it or whether I'm not on it. Watch all the shows, all right? It's going to be lovely, but this the crib, you know what I'm saying, where we come together and do lives here. This the crib. T-Jack, Tim up in there. Jay Bryan up in there. Marcus, Robert up in there. TG, Andrew, we love you too. Miss you too. Hey, Gary, some of that. What a walk all that. Big hug. Squeezing the hell out y'all, you know? But we do have a little bit to talk about today, and that's one thing I learned from Okoye. Like, if I ain't got much to say, I won't speak much on it. You know, and like drafts going on, right? So there's a lot of draft stuff for me to talk about. So I talk draft every day with Brian, or I talk draft on the draft show, or I sneak draft into Bleacher Report when I'm doing that, you know? And when Cowboys is upsetting the hell out of me, I typically stay away from it. Sky is fine. Sky's living his life. Sky's on vacation. Sky's burnt out from this goofy ass team just like I am. Sky got that good severance package though. Sky got that good. Sky got that good. Hey man, look, we gonna go ahead and go our separate ways. Take this amount of money for the breakup. We'll tap in with Sky straight. Sky straight. But y'all go. Y'all be sure to watch him every morning. Still, y'all be sure to watch him every morning and stay tuned for what me and him got going. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware. But we do have Cowboy stuff to talk about. We do have Cowboys. I said Cowboy stuff to talk about here. So, you know, brother Steve and brother Jerry, they came out with their little commentaries, right? They came out with their little commentaries about team building. And nobody respects it. You know what I'm saying? I think Sky got booted by Doge. It's crazy. I hate that we can't talk politics without hating each other, but Sky got booted by Doge. Is damn. But Steven and Jerry came out with some little quotes. And normally I like to examine them on the fly with you all. Right? So I got about 6 quotes from those guys. We ain't doing nothing else. If I need a break to take a cough, y'all understand I'm just overcoming something. Woolchuck was coughing today. His ass might be sick. Nick Harris called out. He's sick. Bobby Belt called out the day he was supposed to be on the show. He's sick. We all just got the same stuff, all right? So just hang in with me. But Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, chat, nothing's an accident. Y'all notice why Jerry Jones's video was about 11 or so, 12 minutes. Stephen Jones only had about 5 minutes worth of, I'll drink some water. And Stephen Jones only had about 5 minutes worth of things to say to us. Y'all notice that? Because I think when they ask Stephen whether he's being honest or not, Stephen will just say, hey, XYZ, XYZ, boom. Jerry will word salad himself 3 minutes of fluff until he figures out what he wants to say. Then he'll say what he wants to say. And it still wouldn't be worth the 3 minutes of him trying to figure out what he was trying to say. I just rather you. I'd rather you just say nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with saying I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with saying I don't know. Hey, Jerry, you know, how y'all think you gonna attack free agency this year? If Jerry came out and said, hey man, look, I don't know, bro. I respected more than Jerry kind of word salading in a circle. Throwing words in a circle. And then just giving us an answer that we, you know what I'm saying? That we anticipated. For example, Jerry, just talk to us about the smallest, the easiest little answer you can give us, Jerry John. Jerry John, what you think about your needs this offseason? And maybe trying to get some of those needs filled up via free agency. Quick little answer you can give. Let's hear what Jerry Jones had to say. Let me give y'all a little bit of audio, man. We ain't doing nothing else. Hey, chat. Let's count the every time Jerry said let's just count it and just see what he's talking about. Let's see. He ain't talking about that.
The plan, does that include being more aggressive, I guess, early on in free agency than past years?
I don't think aggressive is the right word. I think
now, wait, now one of y'all asses came out last week and said selective aggression. That was Steven. Last week said selective aggression. That's 3 of us already. Steven came out and said selective aggression. Jerry said, I don't think the word's aggressive. Somebody lying. I'll rewind, though, and see what the business is.
I guess early on in free agency than past years.
I don't think aggressive is the right word. I think when we see a part that a player that can take us in a direction that can improve where we're going to be pretty significantly from where we're going to be if that opportunity wasn't there, for that, whether it be the talent of that individual player or whether it be addressing any perceived places we need help. I wouldn't call us really void.
It's 40 seconds. He ain't said shit. It's 40 seconds. I promise. I got a counter right. It's counting. It's counting. He said nothing so far. He said nothing. You lost count after 12. Somebody say 4. Andrew real over there counting. She say 17. Like, come on, man. Like, what'd he say? Chad, what'd he say? Just that small 40s. What'd he say? What'd he say? What's his name? I don't know his name. Goddamn, don't nobody know his name. What'd he say? All I heard was let's just bring it back a little, man. Let me see if I can try to decipher what he's talking about. He's talking about
that can take us
he ain't had to say okay,
in a direction that can improve.
Hold on, bring that shit. Hold on, let me bring that shit back.
Word. I think when we see a part that a player that can take us in a direction that can improve,
a player that can take us in a direction
where we're going to be pretty significantly from where we're going to be if that opportunity wasn't there, for that, whether it be the talent of that individual player or whether it be
good or not?
Addressing any perceived
y'all think
places we need help.
That we got holes in the roster.
I wouldn't call us
Cowboys
really,
he ain't really
void in any area. Void.
He ain't really got holes like
if you include what we're going to do in the draft. I wouldn't see that. So, as your question.
Now, y'all. Now we're at 49 seconds, and I think the last 5 seconds of that meant something. I think the last 5 seconds of that meant something. I can't vouch for the other 43. But this is basically how we ended the smattering of us.
Really void in any area, void if you include what we're going to do in the draft.
If you include, he said, ain't no voids. If you include, he said, in the roster, the players, If you include, he said what you need in the draft. What'd he say? If you include what?
If you include what we're going to do in the draft.
What we're going to do in the draft. So this is Jerry giving us an answer about what he thinks about filling up the roster, right? He says, well, one would perceive as a void. That's his way of trying to take accountability for some kind of way that he thinks that his roster is fully decked out, which it's not. He says, where one would perceive there's a hole in the roster. In his mind, he's saying we've accounted for that in the draft already. It gives us an answer, right? We're going to use draft picks if there's a void anywhere, a perceived void anywhere. I don't know why I keep doing this. If there's a perceived void anywhere, it's going to be filled in the draft. That's that stuff I don't like. Because y'all remember back in the day, what the Joneses would lie to us and say is they'll be like, man, we filled this team up so full. Man, this my roster's so full that we could just walk into the draft and draft whatever we want to draft because our roster's so damn full. Y'all remember you say that? Y'all remember that? There's no way we can do that now. Jerry Jones is loudly telling you we're going to walk into the draft with some needs, in which I don't like. I don't like that. We're going to walk into the draft with some needs, and we're going to address those needs in the draft. I got 19 more seconds in this clip. Let me listen to what he said before I compound that with the rest of my thoughts I just gave. Hold on, let me see something.
I wouldn't see that. So as your question is addressing free agents,
what you wouldn't see?
Going to do in the draft. I wouldn't see that. So as your
what you wouldn't see though?
Void in any area, void if you include what we're going to do in the draft. I wouldn't see that. So as your question,
I don't even know why he even said that. That shit don't even make sense right there. But just go ahead, bro. Go off.
Is addressing free agency. I'm not looking at free agency as a place to fill voids.
Okay. So you don't have any voids?
Not if you include what might work for us in the draft and what we're doing with our own roster relative to who we want to sign.
That's important. And he just said it a little more clearly. And he gave you another little hint right there. He gave you another little hint. He gave you another little hint right there. Another little hint. What do you say? What you say, Nutchuck?
Free agency. I'm not looking at free agency as a place to fill void.
I'm not looking at free agency as a place to fill voids. I feel like that's partially a lie. That's partially a lie, right? Even if Jerry feels like when he says void, right? And look, when we say void, we may be talking about, what are we talking about? We might be talking about like running back for right now. We may be talking about wide receiver or something. We may be talking about like, corner or something like that. You know, corner, linebacker, you know what I'm saying? Jerry's going to sign some free agents to fill those spots. He's going to do it. You understand? It's going to be the $38 free agents or whatever, but he's going to use the free agents to fill those spots. But then he says something important also. He says, but the draft and the guys that we want to sign back. Let me just run it over.
So you don't have any voids?
Not if you include what might work for us in the draft and what we're doing with our own roster relative to who we want to sign.
So he's really going into this offseason with a lot of hope that the draft will fall our way. I wonder why he said that, though. I just kind of thought about something. But the hope that the draft would go his way, and that's another conversation too, right? Like, what in the draft gives you so much confidence that you will be able to get what you want? Now, I know some of y'all only follow with Cowboy stuff or with like live streams and stuff like that, but if you've been following around for draft talk, there's a lot of running backs in this draft. There's a lot of tackles and one techs in this draft. Ain't a lot of linebackers at the moment. It's some pretty good corners in this draft. A lot of good corners in this draft, right? So maybe if you Jerry, you going into this thing going, man, I'm not finna sign motherfucking Rico ad, boy. All these running backs in this draft. Man, I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's Mozzie. We ain't finna go sign no one tech to come up in here, but we finna draft the one. All these one techs in the draft. Maybe the abundance of those particular groups, position groups, that are available in the draft will make Jerry want to go, all right, let me not go crazy on signing one tech or running back because we know it's going to be available in the draft. That makes sense? But it was that back part of that though, right? When he was like re-signing them folk that's on the team already is what he say. He say re-signing them folk that's on the team already is what he say. Right? And then I want to compound that with another clip that Brother Steven say, hold on. I want to compound that with a clip that Brother Stephen Jones said. Let's listen to what Steven said real fast, and then we'll come back and talk about what Jerry was talking about. They ain't talking about that.
What about guys like J. Lou and Rico and D-Law? Do you see the potential of getting them signed to keep them off the free agent market, or do you think they're going to go to the market?
You know, it's just you never know till you get it done. We're obviously talking to some of those you just mentioned, not all of them. Some of them, I think they will go to the market and kind of see where the situation is. Some of them, you know, some guys were willing and are working on trying to get deals done.
Why he say that? Stephen Jones, why he just say that? Now, Chad, this where it started to get messy, right? Because I love me some good mess. Why you say that? Let me just run that back real quick.
What about guys like J. Lou and Rico and D-Law?
J. Lou, Rico, and D-Law is the list of names, right? Rico, J. Lou, D-Law.
The potential of getting them signed to keep them off the free agent market, or do you think they're going to go to the market?
You know,
are you going to give them a deal to keep them off the free agent market, or you going to let them go and test the market? Stephen Jones say?
It's just you never know till you get it done. We're obviously talking to some of those you just mentioned, not all of them. Some of them, I think it is.
Why you say that? Chad, y'all know I love follow-up answers. I love the see. I got a little badge now over there at the Star. I ain't trying to flex. Let me just cut my music on while I ain't trying to flex or nothing, right? But I got a little badge now. You know what I'm saying? Where I can just go turn, you know what I'm saying? Go through the Illuminati clearances. I can go through the Illuminati clearances or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can just, you know, they pat me down, make sure ain't none of my weapons on me. I leave them in the truck. Make sure ain't none of my weapons on me. And, you know, I got a little cowboy Illuminati badge that I get to rock with a latte. I say, all right, cool. And I can actually go to some of them press conferences now. I ain't know this till today. I can actually pop up in one of them press conferences. I walked past a video. You know, they was talking to the assistant coaches. I walked through that video to get to the draft show studio to do my show one of these days, right? So, you know, I could just pop up and ask questions one day. I would have loved if I would have loved if they said, yeah, man, we're going to look into signing some of them, but not all of them. I'd have had my phone with the war call on. I'd have been like, what that mean? Why you say that? Why you say that? Because, man, Steve ain't going to tell us nothing he don't want us to know. Dog, Steven ain't finna tell us nothing he don't want us to know. Voch walking around the Star like Sheriff Woody. You damn right, Sheriff Woody. You damn right. You better count your money. Y'all heard Ghetto Cowboy from Bone Thugs? Walk around my sawed-off shotgun. Whoa, Nelly, you got damn right. I'm Sheriff Woody. That mother. What you mean? What you mean? Stephen Jones could have just been like, well, we'll look into it and, we'll sign some guys to keep them off the market and everybody else will, da-da-da. But why he say, not all of them? Not all of them. We ain't trying to sign everybody now. Hold on, son. Look, out of that list, it's like he wanted us to know. You know what I'm saying? it's like Stephen Jones wanted us to know. He said, out of that list of guys you name, we ain't gonna sign all of them. We gonna sign a few.
Rico and D-Law, do you see the potential of getting them signed to keep them off the free agent market, or do you think they're going to go to the market?
You know, it's just you never know till you get it done. We're obviously talking to some of those you just mentioned, not all of them. Some of them, I think they will go to the market and kind of see where the situation is. Some of them, some guys we're willing and are working on.
Oh yeah, some of those games, some of those guys you just named, not all of them. Not all of them guys you just named, but some of them ones you just named, out of them three right there, you just named. Not all, do I got my zoom in face? You lucky I ain't got my zoom in face. What my damn? I'll make the damn zoom in. Hold on, wait. Let me hit this button real quick. Let me hit this little button. Let me zoom this motherfucker. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna zoom this. Hold on, wait. So out of D-Law, Rico, and J, one more. Out of D-Law, Rico, and J. Lou, who you mean? Who you mean, sir? What you trying to say? And if I had to, make an educated guess, one's a corner. That was one of your best corners for the past 2 years, really. One was a defensive end. And, edge is important. I'm sure D-Law, leadership-wise, he would love to, come back at a lower dollar amount, of course. Y'all know good and damn well they finna give Rico a hard time about coming back, man. And look, I feel like they want Rico back. But I feel like, just like they did with Tony, remember that? They love Tony, too. Remember that? They love Tony ass, too. But I'm going to let you test the market just to see where you at. They let Tony test the market. You know they ain't in no rush to sign Rico ass back. I'm keeping it a buck. Chad, am I lying? Am I lying? They said we love Tony and we'll love to bring him back. But we going to let him test free agent. If they going to let Tony test free agency, you think they finna rush and sign Rico back? Who's been healthy 1 year? Who we had the fake sick for the damn San Francisco game? Did you hear what I said?
Did you hear what I said?
Them boys ain't invested in Rico for real. Them boys ain't invested in Rico for real. I think they'll try to get Rico back for for a nominal fee. But Steven wanted the Cowboys. Not all of them. Not all of them. But what that at least means, not for Rico, obviously, but what that at least means is that there's a shot that we get J. Lou and Tank Lawrence back. And I think that they want to move with a little urgency to get those guys back. And that means a lot to me. And I wonder if you take those two guys, right? We just talked about what Jerry was saying, right? Jerry just gave us the idea. The phone's lit, by the way. I don't know if has anybody called in? No. Okay, cool. The phone's lit, by the way. If y'all want to tap in, come on, call in. If not, I'll just go right back to playing Ghost Tsushima and Final Fantasy 4 on the Switch, and I'll just mind my bit. But y'all can call in if y'all want to. So if I'm just making a guess, right? I'm just making an assumption that is J. Lou and that is Tank Lawrence, right? If it's J. Lou and Tank Lawrence, then that means that Jerry is accounting for, because Jerry was just talking about positions and certain kind of stuff. That means Jerry is accounting for the edge position and the corner position to be just a little filled before we get to the draft. So maybe we don't have to draft those guys. Maybe we could just go straight to running back and wide receiver like we want to. But I don't know. That's just me guessing. Let's see what Jerry Jones talking about. Talking about some trades. Let's see. Jerry Jones talking about some trades. Let's see what he's talking about some trades. Here we go.
Something through a trade. What possibility would that be?
Right about draft time, picks get very premium right now. And the trades relative to draft picks for a player, this is possibly you might call it a good time, because the round picks to be able to use it this year can come at a premium. Now, you've got to have your bait out everywhere, and we do.
Bait.
But those come to you. And they don't necessarily come to you because you've got a perfect fit back over here at a position, or you've got somebody in mind. Usually don't count on that somebody in that perfect fit knocking on your door saying, we want to give him away. That doesn't come. If you've got to go get it, get ready. You're going to pay a premium for it. They just think tariffs might add to things. Wait till you try to go over and get a player when it's you calling rather than them calling you.
Boy, it's a shame we can't talk politics in real life, boy, because people just going to start fighting and cussing and screaming. But it's a fair point, Jerry Jones. As a fair point, let me see what my mom talking about. She said, son. Let me text my mom back real quick, see what my mom talking about. Jerry not wrong, though. But why he say that? I think you can come to a lot of conclusions if you just be like, why you say that? You know? And a part of me feel like I shouldn't be trusting Jerry Jones with no information that he tries to attempt to give us. You know what I'm saying? Because when he attempts to try to give us, you know, words of information and all this, you know, it could be lies, like the whole Michael Mayer thing, or the whole, you know, Jonathan Brooks thing. Like whenever Jerry Jones comes out with a lot of thoughts, it kind of ends up being lies at the end. You know what I'm saying? It just don't end up being true at the end of it. So I really don't want to listen to Jerry. But it sounds like, which makes a little bit of sense, because this whole time Jerry's been like, yeah, we're not going to be super aggressive in free agency. We're not going to spend big in free agency. And I think that's true. I think that they're not going to spend big in free agency. They typically don't. But I do think this is a year where trades are going to get involved a lot more. And I kind of want that a little bit, right? Because free agents are guys that don't get re-signed by their own team for whatever reason. And you may get a handful of guys that's worth that premium free agent price tag, but a lot of those guys are not, you know? So in real life, if you ask me what I would rather do, I would love to spend some money on some middle free agents, on some $38 free agents, and then we can go trade for some dudes. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So when Jerry Jones say, yeah, we're not going to be super active in free agency, I actually kind of believe him, and a part of me agrees with him. Sure. But middle to cheap free agency and trades make a lot of sense to me. And he's basically saying, we looking to trade for somebody. I heard he said, we looking to trade for somebody, but we just can't call that team and be like, hey, man, we want your player, because they're going to tax us for picking up the phone and wanting the player. That's goofy as hell, because that's how deals don't get done. But at the end of the day, Jerry gonna play his game. Stephen Jones also said something about trading. Stephen said this.
We go to teams all the time. I mean, we're fishing and looking, and
one of y'all ass lying. Now Jerry say he don't want to call nobody. Jerry say he don't want to call nobody because the price gonna go up. And Stephen say, shit. Stephen say, shit, we on the phone right now.
We go to teams all the time. I mean,
shit, Stephen Jones.
Salute what I said.
Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time.
Stephen say, we on the phone right now, my boy. Y'all boys ain't even on the same page. We so terrible as a front office, man. Let's know what Steve Jones got to say.
I mean, we're fishing and looking, and looking for an efficient move that makes sense from a draft pick standpoint and a salary cap standpoint that makes good sense. And we're always in the market for that. I will agree. Last year was a real exception because staring down the barrel at, which most people don't have, getting Dak signed, getting CD signed, and ultimately getting Micah signed, which is still our goal.
Yeah, man. So Steven, what was them last 3 words he said? What did he say?
Getting Dak signed, getting CD signed, and ultimately getting Micah signed, which is still our goal.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, he wasn't talking about nothing for real. Well, what he talking about? He wasn't talking about nothing for real. Hey, man. Let's just be honest here, man. Brother Steven and Jerry are not on the same page, man. They are not on the same page, bro. It just is what it is. I do think trades are going to be in the conversation this year, And look, when I say trades, I don't mean trades like DK Metcalf. I don't think trades like Myles Garrett or anything like that. But I do think, think more like the Gilmore trade. Think more like the Brandon Cooks trade. I think those trades are more likely. Like we got 4 5th round picks and we got 2 6th round picks. I expect all of them to get moved and shaken around. And I don't want to just trade for anybody, I know there's a lot of people that was talking about the Deebo Samuel trade or the Christian Kirk trade today. Somebody tagged me today. And the Christian Kirk stuff is cool. But you got to pay him like $15 million or something like that. The Deebo Samuel stuff is cool, but you got to pay him $22 million or something like that. In which I don't mind trading and paying some money. I at least want the player to be good. And if I'm going to spend money on a contract and give up the draft pick or whatever, and it's likely going to be a 5th or 4th. Well, shit, it ain't no. That's false.
It's false.
Ain't no 4th. So it's likely going to be a 5th. Could be. I don't know. Could be some. There probably won't be no 3s. Steven came out and said it won't be no 3s and like no 1s, 2s, or 3s. But if you're gonna pay big money for a player, at least make sure you got the right guy. So when somebody was like, "Damn, Voch, you could have got Christian Kirk," we could have. Christian Kirk just may not be the right guy. The right guys are the Frankels, though.
There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel and Frankel, chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
Yeah, man, shouts out to the Frankels, man. If you are in need of assistance, if you are in need of some help, man, if you got hit by a big truck or a negligent driver, please tap into the Frankels. Call them or go to frankelfirm.com. Call them or go to frankelfirm.com. You can call them at 214-333-3333 or 817-333-3333 or frankelfirm.com. Of course, don't even call the insurance companies because they're going to find a way to lie to you. Call the Frankels and they'll walk you through who to call. Don't call your mama. She's just going to panic and raise her voice and try to be too loud and emotional with you, man. Call the Frankels and they'll take all that emotion off your body, man. These are honest people. The Frankels have been serving the DFW for years. So if y'all find yourself in any of that kind of situation, any kind of hardship like that, first of all, we're glad you okay. But be sure you call the Frankels or tap into frankelfirm.com. And look, when you go to frankelfirm.com, scroll way down to the bottom. Scroll down to the bottom, you can see how much money they done won these people, and you go, woo! You say, Lord, bet nobody hit me today. Bet nobody hit me today. Let's get to the phones, though, man. The Frankel and Frankel phones, man. Y'all call me at 202-926-1127, access code 309104. Let's get Landlord in here first. Landlord. Now, listen, man, out of respect, I don't want to just talk to you like one of my callers no more, man, because that ain't who you are anymore. You're Landlord from Alabama on YouTube now. So I want to talk to you like I talk to my other peers, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's going on with Rome and J-Tuck coming at me by this O-line talk, dog? What's wrong?
I have no idea.
Why my peers coming after me, landlord, man?
So I don't know what side of the fence you on. You want O-line, huh?
Landlord, this is
you are O-line God though, but I'm just trying to see. That's what you want.
Landlord, this is my analysis, and now I know why Kendrick fans so mad on the internet when you start talking about stuff, right? Listen, I want to take the best possible player available, sir. If that is Ashton Genty, we can take him. If it is Teteroa McMillan, I want to take him. If it's Luther Burden, I want to take him. But landlord, this what happened. One day, I was doing what Voch should do because I got a lot of responsibility in this sector that we in. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, we love Ted McMillan. We love Ashton Genty, but we can't be the only MFers that love him. So what we need to do is be prepared just in case they ain't there. Here's some offensive line and here's some DN options that we can go with if they not there. And boy, they've been trying to beat me upside the head ever since, landlord. But I don't let it happen. I be fighting back. But go ahead, sir. What you got, man?
I mean, look. The only way we can come to peace, you know what I'm saying? Because we all want peace and happiness for everybody in Cowboy Nation. That's what we want.
Yeah.
So the only way we can compromise is just tell them it's a surplus of older gentlemen with questionable ligaments on free agency, that happen to play wide receiver.
There you go.
You got a selection here. So that's the only way I can compromise. I ain't going to lie to you, Voch. Like, I know, listen, it's one of these situations right here. I'm not going to sit up here and deny the fact that our O-line is questionable.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's the truth, right? I can't say much lie about that.
Sure.
But I feel like this one of them situations like, bro, come on, man. We've been trying, Voch. We've been trying.
Yeah.
We just drafted 3 of them from last year. Last year we drafted 3.
Yeah.
So when I look at it, what's being neglected the most? It ain't my fault y'all keep getting it wrong. I told people like, look, okay, we drafted O-line. It's time to pass the stick now because we've been neglecting our skill position. Like, listen, the last wide receiver we drafted above the second round was CeeDee Lamb.
Right.
That was in 2020. Everything else been a project and a hopeful. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that didn't never materialize. Okay? So then you look at the running back position. The last real life running back that we drafted was Tony Pollard. That was in 2019. You can count little legs. I call them little legs. You can count Deuce Vaughn if you want to. But that's not something I'm gonna do. Okay? So we haven't drafted a real running back since 2019. We haven't drafted a real wide receiver, a respectable wide receiver, second round or higher since CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Y'all neglecting the skill positions, man. Come on, man. Y'all just drafted 3 O-linemen last year. If you look at our first-round picks, most of them O-linemen in the last 5-10 years. Like, it's ridiculous. It's our turn now. So I'm not going to say y'all wrong and we got a perfect O-line. All I'm saying is it's our turn now. That's all I'm saying.
Well, landlord, it's not like I disagree with you, but if I could play devil's advocate,
Please.
And look, my math might be wrong, so if anybody in the chat smarter than me, please help. What if I was to say that O-line is 47% of your offense and wide receivers like 26? Wouldn't that allow? I know you. I know, nigga. Hey, nigga. I know. Wouldn't that allow you some room or some grace to spend more picks on your offensive line than your wide receivers? If we're in 11 personnel, and don't let me find out that we're a team that's about to run a whole bunch of 12, because then that number go down to like 19%, right? If we just running 2 receivers out there. We always running 5 offensive linemen out there. That's 48% of your offense, man. Wouldn't that give you a little grace that we should add some more offensive line help to the party?
I can't deny it. So look,
you got that right. You got that right. Did you hear what I said? You hear what I said? You got that right. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Listen now.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm a shooter too now, so I keep some in under my sleeve.
I got you.
So listen to this. I know you a film watcher like me.
Yes,
You
sir.
observe films. That's
Yes.
what you do.
Yes, sir.
So you can count endless times last year where you will see a perfectly blocked run or pass, and then it be one dude miss the whole play up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One block mess up a whole play.
My left
So,
tackle.
what I'm saying
my
is-
left tackle.
Dom DeMarco.
That's who it be. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, one block mess up a whole play. It turned a 5 yard. It turned a 55, potentially 55-yard run to a 5-yard run or a 2-yard run just because one dude screwed up the play. What I'm telling you is, you get that one guard. I can't say or tackle whoever you're trying to get.
Guard, yeah.
That dude don't put up points. Because guess what? You might feel one of them boys on the O-line, but it only takes is one dude to mess it up.
Now,
One dude mess it up.
Now, landlord, I don't disagree with you. But to play devil's advocate, since we just on the phone and since Rome and Jay Tuck and DMV and Foot thinking sweet over here, I just so wouldn't that make my point that you want the most bulletproof dudes to be on the offensive line so that your undrafted running back who got 1,000 yards with your current setup, wouldn't that be even more of an incentive to fix that one dude that's out there messing it up so that your running back, and look, I'm not saying to go and get another undrafted guy like Rico. You can get a 3rd round, 2nd round running back, which is cool. But wouldn't that running back be even better? If that one liability was not a liability, landlord? Ain't that what you're saying?
I understand your analysis, but the only problem with that is, listen, the only problem with that is, it don't just be one dude. This one block alternates.
Yeah.
Like, it might be one dude that do it. It might be I ain't lying, but it's like, we don't debate, but let's be real. You might feel like me. It be one dude. They take turns. One play it might be Terrence Steele.
Yeah.
The next play it might be Cooper Beebe. So my point is that one guard might not solve my problem.
That guard.
But I know one thing.
That guard gonna make Terrence Steele much better. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But you still might have a dude over there lacking. So you fix one problem, but it's still one play, still another dude missed the block.
Yeah.
They take turns missing that block, man.
Yeah.
We see this on film all the time. We be like, man, if that one dude would have held the block. Then the next play, he hold the block. Then it's another dude that missed the block. Like, this is what happens on the O-line. So all I'm saying is, if you get me a receiver that's gangster, that can dominate number 2 corners on a consistent basis, that dude gonna put up points, right? That's one thing that an O-lineman can't do.
Yeah.
He can't put up no points. He can help.
Yeah.
He can help. Yeah. But this receiver gonna put up points for me. And I trust Dak operating with a shaky O-line over a shaky wide receiving core. Which Dak was better? Dak with a sorry O-line or Dak with a sorry wide receiving core? Which one was better?
I don't want Dak to have neither of those things, to be fair. To be fair.
I'm just saying, if a gun to your head, which Dak was better?
If a gun to my head, I got a license to carry in Texas, and it's always on me.
You trying to weasel out of it, man. You trying to weasel out of it.
No.
I think I just made Tank take that knee. I made Tank take a knee real quick. Let's go now.
No.
Come on, answer my question.
So listen, Dak is a quarterback that can navigate with a bad offensive line. But Dak is also a quarterback that can get Randall Cobb paid, and Randall Cobb wasn't good nowhere else, or Cedric Wilson paid and Cedric Wilson won't be good nowhere else. Now, landlord, so listen, you're not wrong. First of all, I just want to continue to say this. You ain't said nothing wrong all day. I don't want Dak to have to throw the ball to Jalen Tobey. I don't want Dak to have to throw the ball to Jalen Brooks. I think our biggest issue last year was wide receivers running the field and turning around. That's what I think the biggest problem was. Mike McCarthy play calling was the biggest issue. So I think we can afford to have better wide receivers, better running backs, and I could live with the offensive line that we have now. But when we playing against gangsters, I don't want a team that I could just live with. I want a team that's good. You know what I'm saying? I think of
course, in a perfect world, I don't think we don't want Dak to have to suffer through either. But I'm just saying, if we had to pick, you know.
I think and you just, that's it right there. is we have to pick, and that's the problem. We shouldn't have to pick. So this is really a this is a Jerry and Steven problem. They making us fight out. They making us fight about it, but this is a Jerry and Steven problem. Philly ain't got a pick. I mean, Philly ain't got a quarterback like ours, but Philly ain't got a pick. They get the wide receiver, the running back, and the O-line. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the only.
They get the deluxe.
Yeah. We out here fighting and fussing for you know what I'm saying, for the damn scraps just to be all right. And that's my biggest issue. Just as bad as y'all tired of Jalen Tolbert, I'm tired of Brock Hoffman. And you could be like, well, but Voch, Brock Hoffman was cool. Well, he was cool, Voch. Yeah, Jalen Tolbert caught touchdowns too. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be better than Brock Hoffman. I want to be better than Jalen Tolbert. I want to be better than Rico Dowdle. And
I was about to give you a comparison because like them, I don't like neither one of them. But look, let's say this. Okay, give me your. Let me see. Okay, you say Jalen Tolbert. Give me an equivalent offensive lineman, and then we got to ask ourselves who better. You see what I'm saying? Who would be your old lineman on Jalen Tolbert level right now?
That's on our team right now? Maybe. That's on our team right now?
Yeah, you think it's Brock Hoffman?
I think Brock. I think
somebody a little better than Brock. Maybe Cooper.
I think Brock
Cooper
Hoffman
might be doper.
I think BB is good. I think Brock Hoffman and Jalen Tolbert are the same dudes. I think BB gonna be here for a long time. I think BB gonna be here for a long time. I think as soon as Tolbert contract over with, he gonna be in Jacksonville somewhere. That's how I feel. But if you put a gun in my head, landlord threatened me, landlord a gangster, y'all. If you putting a gun in my head, I'm taking wide receiver. It just is what it is. I'm taking McMillan. I'm taking Golden. We could talk about Bird and them. That's a little bit closer, or whatever. But I'm just prepared for the idea that the best dudes in the draft get taken before 12. That's all I'm saying. I'm just ready for that. And look, I'm just sick.
That might be our reality too.
And I'm just sick of people saying, "Well, Voch, what about Awesome Riches and Nathan Thomas? What about Jalen Brooks and Jonathan Mingo? Don't come on here and try to dinner. You know what I'm saying? I would love it if our offensive line could do what could do for Dak in his old age, what the O-line did for Tony in his old age. You know what I'm saying? Tony got an O-line and a damn running back, and if he wasn't hurt guy, Tony probably had 5 more years to go. You know what I'm saying? But we'll just have to see what free agency do. We'll have to see if Cooper Kupp sign over and trade and all that kind of stuff. But this is a Jerry Jones and a Stephen Jones problem. This ain't even our fight to be fighting. But it's good content though,
and that's why it come full circle. It come full circle because I said at the beginning, you can sign one of these older gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? They proven players in the league. You know what I'm saying? Just get the best ones. Like, get Devontae.
Yeah.
I said Devontae Adams is so crafty and witty. He might not even need a whole lot of explosiveness, man. Like, especially with that, I think he'll help Dak elevate too.
Yeah. Just
from his knowledge of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might just be little signals that he see from a DB and he like, okay, Dak, we doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nuanced knowledge. That's your word, nuance.
Yeah.
It's just some nuanced knowledge of the receiver position that Devontae Adams could bring to the table that Dak might not ever heard of some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? He might help elevate Dak even more. And I just know they'll work. You got to think, Devontae going up against number 2 corners, and you got CeeDee Lamb running around, man. I think that'll be crazy.
And
just give me a running back too.
Sure. Then,
oh my God.
Then that's kind of what's going to help us at wide receiver. We're not looking for a wide receiver 1 necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Because we have Lamb, so we're looking for a running mate to go with Lamb, basically. So then if we can get a free agent that can go with those guys, now you got a whole Cooper Gallup Lamb situation. But now it's like this version of it's like a Lamb Adams in this situation and Burden, whoever you want to pick. But landlord, let me ask you a question though, man. Let me just ask you this, landlord from Alabama. You an Alabama guy. You ever seen Booker, man? Tyler Booker from Alabama, the left guard?
Yeah, the guard, he's an animal. Yeah, he's a monster.
You can't tell me you don't watch his film. You can't tell me you don't watch this film and just consider what life would be like with him at right guard. Now, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but Voch,
he has some of that same.
What do receiver look like? What receiver look like in second round? In the second round. Just let me know that.
Well, let me pull my board up. We ain't doing nothing else. Yeah, pull my board.
You
We got a board. Let me check my board real fast.
Cause Booker like that. He like that, bro. He really is. He's a monster. He's an animal. He's violent. He got everything you want out of a guard. That'll be the gangsters guards in the league.
Tyler Booker.
And Tyler Smith.
He got Tyler Smith in him. He not the athlete Tyler Smith is, but he got that Tyler Smith maul and push people around in him. You know what I'm saying? But second round wide receivers, Jack Besh, Savion Williams, TCU, both of those guys. Tez Johnson might get moved around a little bit. He from Oregon. Jalen Royals and Alec Ayamignor from Stanford. Those are my second round guys.
I mean,
I know they're not as exciting
I don't think I can mess around with them.
I know they're not as exciting as Bird and Golden and McMillan and all that. You know, I understand.
That's all I'm saying, man. I feel like it's top heavy, so I don't want to play with the person.
But landlord, let me just say this
Why
though.
you can't get an old lineman in a second?
You can.
Why y'all got to be so greedy?
You can, but listen.
What's your old lineman look like in a second? Then you see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I don't like none of these tackles per se. Donovan Jackson and Greg Zabel. Well, Donovan's real good. Greg Zabel is fair. So you know it's probably better wide receivers than it is O lineman on my board in the second round. But landlord, let me just say this though. Listen, man. Listen. What if your wide receiver core? Listen, man. Listen. What if your wide receiver core is? What if it starts off as CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Adams, Turpin doing gadget work? I don't care what you do with Tobin at that point. Can I then offer you a second round receiver? Can I then offer you like Jack Besh, Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb? Is that okay? Like, is that a good group of guys that we can live with?
Absolutely. You give me Devontae Adams, I'll take a second, third round receiver.
Will you take a first round guard? Will you take a first round guard if we got Devontae Adams?
100%.
Landlord drafting offensive line. Y'all heard what he said? Y'all heard what he said? All right, landlord, I gotta go. Y'all heard what he said? Landlord want to draft offensive line in the first round. Hey man, tell him where to find your stuff at, brother.
Hey man, holla at your boy Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media, man. Appreciate the advice, man. Hey, we got to get these people some content one day, man, because that was too dope to just be giving it to them on random days and random months. So we got, hey, chat box, let them know we got to get this workout. So I appreciate you, man.
Hey man, hit me up. I'm available. We can run it. Tap in with me.
Let's do it, man. Gotcha.
Appreciate you. Tap in with me, man. Easy peasy, let me squeeze it, man. Man, I'm proud of landlord, man. Landlord.
The conference has been locked.
Landlord put that work in, man. You gotta respect people that put the work in. You gotta respect people that put the work in. He don't ask for nothing. He just show up and just work. He work. And he got it out the mud, man. You gotta respect that, man. You gotta respect that. Mr. Ronnie, how you doing, sir?
Hey, good. God bless you, you and your family, and God bless you and your show.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brother, I gotta say, I'm so proud of you, man. Wow, you talk about getting out the mud. So you really came up. To see you up there with Brian Broaddus and to see you with those people and giving the knowledge that you spitting, my brother, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
God
Mr.
bless
Ryan.
you, man. I know you're gonna do greater things because the way you be thinking about the football and to see that they respect what your knowledge that you're giving, keep up the good work. I'm gonna tell you right now, I like what we're doing. I see you saying we're doing different things, and the main thing I like that we got good coaches. Because I believe when you got good coaches and they teach everybody fundamentals, because Michael Jordan was great, but Michael Jordan didn't win until Phil Jackson got there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I believe, you know what I mean, if Shanahan can get this together and them coaches can, you know what I'm saying, we can get it together, and Jerry Jones, do the right thing, get the pieces that Dak need around them, get them some weapons, because that's the only reason Eagles won. It wasn't, they were good, but they had weapons. If you give Dak Prescott some weapons, I guarantee you we'll have a chip. All we got to do is give them the weapons, get them that good defensive tackle, give them a nice, good, solid receiver, a number 2 receiver like that kid from Arizona, that kid from the draft. I like him.
Yeah.
But we don't have to go after that number. That how you call that running back that everybody said about Boise State. He's nice, but there's a lot of good running backs. There's a lot of good running backs there. Because I like that boy from Ohio State. That number 32 dude. Yeah, he's nice. The Henderson guy.
Yes, sir.
I think he's nice. Well, I'm going to let you go, you know what I'm saying? I know I rambled on, but anyway, but I'm glad to see my brother. Keep up the good work, and God bless you and your boy. I haven't seen him, Scott Walker. I haven't seen him in a while. How he doing? He doing things?
He doing good. He doing good. I talk to him all the time. He's on his way back, and me and him got some work cooking up. So y'all just be around, all right? Y'all just be around.
Okay, tell him to keep up, and I know you will. All right, then go ahead and do your thing.
Appreciate you, Mr. Randall. Good call.
All right.
Hey, man, that mean the world to me, man. Good call, good call, good call. Hey, man, the calls like that mean the world to me, man. Appreciate you. Take a lot of work, man, but you got hey, man, you got to get at it, man. You got to just get at it. You got to get after it. Instacart sending me all these notifications, man. Chill out. 323, who's this?
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, how you doing, Mr. Voches? My name is AC.
What's going on, AC? What you got for the show?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to say I'm loving the progress that I've seen over the years with you and your content, bro. Watching the draft show for a while now, man. I know when you up in there, you taking over the show little by little, bro. So I feel it. I feel the energy. I hope they constantly bring you back. I understand what Alabama was talking about. I do want the skill position to be addressed even before the draft. Yeah. And any way they want to do that, when it comes to like even just the drafting part, I can understand how it's kind of difficult to pick between the right decision and the sexy decision, just having somebody there that you can help with CeeDee Lamb and everything. So I just hope that even with before the draft come along, man, that they actually find a way to address that first, because it's harder to pick between the O-line and receiver, man. It's really hard. Yeah. Because we need both. It's really hard to do both.
Yeah, we do, man. And
but I appreciate you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I appreciate your work, man. Like I said, I feel like I've got a lot smarter when it comes to this football shit because of you.
Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, AC.
Yeah, so keep on doing the good work, brother. I don't want to take too much of your time, man. But hopefully I get to call in, and I'm not as nervous as I am right now. So,
man, don't even worry about it, man. We family. I just put you down platinum, AC. Next time you call in, I know it's you, man. Appreciate you. Good call, man. Good call.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Rito. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Nah, man. Shouts out to landlord, man. He said, yeah, man, I agree with Alabama. Me too. Tyler Booker, Alabama guard. But landlord took the cheese, man, just like all the rest of them, man. I said, landlord, listen, man. I'm not one of them people that think we shouldn't be drafting wide receiver now, landlord. I say, landlord. I say, I would love to draft a wide receiver, landlord. We just got to be ready, landlord. And look, landlord said, oh, all right. But we got to draft the receiver, Voch. We got to draft the receiver. You're tripping, Voch. And I say, come on, man. Supers. Let's see what we talking about. How long we been at? We been at about an hour. Right on track now. Right on track. Shouts out to Franklin now. So go ahead and send that down. Tell Franklin send that down. You feel me? Let me see what the supers hitting on, man. I saw somebody hit some supers in there. Let me bring this over here. Let me hit these supers up real quick. I'm so tired of my feed recommending Pop the Balloon videos. I'm so tired of. I keep watching them though. But boy, they just keep putting these Pop the Balloon videos up on my feed. Be like, man, I'm trying to get to work and get to the supers. There we go. So I can read people's super chats, and y'all trying to give me the good mess, man. All right, supers. What's up, Myron? I always make sure you get home safe. Damn it. I spent a lot of money on you. Here we go. All right, so JR, man, look, JR was on the phone, man, but JR, I guess me and Landlord was fighting too much, but JR the mailman dropped a 5 on the Super John, and he said, "What's up, Voch? I've been out the loop since the season was over." Shit, me too, JR. Yeah, JR, me too, man. Me too, man. I've been out the loop since the season was over. I wanted to know, what's your honest review on Shotty and his crew? Man, I don't even know them people. You know what Keke Palmer was talking about? I don't even know that man for real. I don't know what Shotty gonna be like. I don't know what Kansas State O-line was like. I don't know what the Cardinals O-line and they run game was like. I mean, they beat our ass one game, but we just trash. I mean, I thought they was running the ball on us because we trash. I ain't know what they. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about these people. I don't know what college running back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that, man. Appreciate you though, brother. Tim Franklin dropped a deuce in the super chat. Says cup trade. I mean, I would imagine. I would imagine. And that's all. Yeah, that's all for today. Memphis Mike from New Mexico. He says, "You don't know us no more. Big time Voch." Well, that's a lie. We in the field right now. Let's draft Simmons for Ohio State and be done. Hey man, y'all know Landlord gonna call my show cussing if we draft a left tackle up here. I do think if you draft the O lineman, it should be closer to a guard than it is a tackle. I just really like Josh Simmons a lot. If you draft Josh Simmons, then you got 3 tackles that you would like to play, and you still having guard problems. So, yeah. And your best tackle still might be your left guard. I don't know. And James Grover says, if Genty and Tet are both gone at 12, and you trade back to 18 and 23, who are your targets? Everybody. All the D tackles, all the O linemen, all the wide receivers that's around. Just everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because once you trade back, then the board opens up a little bit. Once you trade back, the board opens up for everybody. So there you go. Can we put Terrence Steele at right guard? No. And I don't even think Terrence Steele is your worst guy. I think you just play Simmons at left tackle. You play Guyton got to sit down for a little bit, and then you probably move on from Terrence the year after that. But chat, y'all know I love y'all to pieces. Y'all know don't nothing make me happier than to cut this camera and this microphone on and to just come and kick it with my people. Draft show's cool. Don't get me mistaken. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. For years, I've been wanting to do the draft show. I'll tell y'all a story one day, but this is my favorite thing to do. Even working with Brian Broaddus, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I've been a fan of Brian Broaddus as long as I've been a fan of the draft show. Those two entities I've been a fan of together, Brian Broaddus and the draft show. That's my thing right here, man. Shouts out to DLLS. Shouts out to Sean Merriman. Boy, that check about to clear too, boy. Just got the email on that, John, boy. Shouts out to Sean Merriman, man. Got a chance to do TV for the East West Shrine Bowl. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. But this right here, all those other jobs, I just want y'all to understand, all those other jobs, I don't get to be me 100%. That makes sense? It's not like I'm being fake in those places, because you'll watch me on DLLS, the Doing All Right with Broaddus. You get to watch me, draft show. I'm doing TV. Like I'm still me, right? Like I'm not putting on a front or a face or anything like that. It's just a different environment. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different call to action that's asked of me. You know what I'm saying? I have to just do stuff in a different kind of way. But boy, when I cut this on, and I get to express myself and do my content thing as a solo artist. Ain't nothing better than this, though. Ain't nothing better than this. So even when we tap in with Prince Faisal over there that's gonna, fund the situation, you know what I'm saying? Even the Doing All Right podcast as the official Doing All Right podcast is gonna be one thing, but the in studio Voch Lombardi live is still gonna be another little vibe, man, because ain't nothing beating this, man. Ain't nothing beating this. Show up, have fun, cut the phones on, and just kick it with y'all. Ain't nothing better than that. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all supporting. I appreciate y'all holding it down for the Doski Woski and the Peace Whiskey. You understand? Is anybody else live right now? Y'all want to go raise somebody real quick? Let's go raise somebody real quick. Let's go look around. Let's go see what we can find. Falling back on that ass. Let me see who live right now. That shit, man. Let me scroll around. See what we can find. Dallas Cowboys. Who the hell was that? Oh, pop the balloon again. I popped your balloon because I didn't like your shoestrings. All right. Ugo Boy Media. Yeah, I ain't seen him before. Let's keep looking. Let's talk Cowboys. Okay, that might be two. It might be two. All right. This is an AI page that's just trying to get some little money. I see through you. I see through you. All right, let's see what we got here. We got two of them. We got two people. Let's see what they
There's your floor.
Hendrickson
Hendrickson from the Bengals. He's gonna get a new bag. You know what I mean? When he gets traded, or if he stays with the Bengals, more likely he'll get traded.
Yes,
Myles Garrett
yes,
is gonna get a bag. So Michael Parsons is going to get his bag, but mark my words, Michael Parsons is gonna get paid. DeRon Bland is gonna get paid. Tyler Smith is gonna get paid. The Cowboys have a core in place to win a Lombardi trophy.
And let's rate my guy real quick.
Is, in free agency, just like my question was last time.
Let's run over there.
We hung out with each other.
Hit the like button. Go in the comments. Tell them Voch sent you. Tell them Voch did.
My question
Let's
is,
see what he's talking
free
about.
agency, are you going to spend the money?
Yeah.
Spend the money.
Yeah. He got some personality.
Some proven guys.
What are you talking about?
Voch trade. Hey. I see you. I see y'all out there. Yo, get Voch Lombardi on here. Get Voch Lombardi on here. I need Voch on here.
All right.
I need Voch. I need Vochi, man.
All right.
Y'all hop in the chat. I see y'all in the chat right now. Get my man Vochi up here, man. Get Voch Lombardi on this chat. That's my guy. Shout out to Law Nation. He was on here. Yeah.
There I go. Who do?
Yeah. Hey, we all here. We all here.
There I go.
Vochi!
There we
Let's go. Let's go. Vochi, what's good, bro? Yo, hop in the DMs, bro. We got to connect. Vochi, we got to connect, bro. We got to connect, man. Yo, that's what, hey, yo, they coming. They coming. That's what's up.
Look at y'all.
That's what's up. Final Verdict. Shout out to Final Verdict.
Look at y'all.
Voch, when we going to tap in, bro? I had Law Nation a couple weeks ago. We need you. We waiting for you. We waiting for you, bro. Everybody, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You Go Boy Media. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Look at y'all.
You know what I mean? Me and Voch, we gonna put it together. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yo, Voch, hit me up. DM me real quick, man. Or either now, either in the chat, or DM me real quick on the side. We gotta make it happen, Vochi. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for Voch Lombardi. I've been waiting for Voch Lombardi. I've been waiting for Vochi, man, for quite some time. For quite some time. Hey, Vochi.
All right. Hey.
Let's go. Shout out to Voch Lombardi. Shout out to Foots the King.
Okay.
Shout out to Okoye Media. Shout out to all the GOATs, man. Shout out to Skywalker Steel. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all, man. I've been a big fan of y'all for quite some time. One of my videos went viral. Law Nation picked it up. I was talking about Dak Prescott, and that's how me and him tapped in on StreamYard a couple weeks ago. That did numbers. Vochi, we got to connect, bro. We got to connect, man. We got to get the people what they wanted. The people have wanted You Go Boy and Voch to make this album for quite some time. They've been wanting Wale and Drake to make this album for quite some time. Jay-Z Nas to make this album.
Okay, Jay-Z Nas. Okay, Jay-Z Nas. Okay,
let's get it, Voch. Let's get it. The people want it. Throw it in the chat. Give me some more fire. If y'all want to see me and You Go Boy Media and Voch connect on the stream, give me some fire emojis in the chat. Give me some money bags in the chat. Give me some money bags in the chat if you want to see me and Voch connect on a live stream, man. Y'all know y'all want it. Give me some fire emojis. Give me some money bags.
Hey, Voch.
That's Blade Brown.
I need more. I feel like Kylo Ren or Rilo Ken. Give me more. I need more. Money bag emojis. Keep them coming. Me and Voch, we need to connect. We need to connect. Yeah. But nah, man. Cowboy fans, y'all have the time is now, man. The time is now. We just freed up $56 million in salary cap room in 2 days.
Okay.
Dallas is about to get busy in free agency. Mark my words. I don't know if it's going to be day 1 or day 2.
You Go Boy Media. Shouts out to him. All right. Hey, look, that's what a raid all about, y'all. That's what a raid all about. We got one more though. Let's see what we hitting on.
He'll go on you. Even with injuries, Nick Chubb will go on you.
Let's see what we got going on.
But
let's do one more.
The Cowboys have really got to be looking in free agency. And don't get discouraged, Cowboys fans. They're going to play in free agency. The Cowboys are going to play in free agency. They are. They are looking for an impact player. That's all they're looking. And I think they're looking for impact players. They're looking for impact players. And we have not yet seen what we're going to see by Monday. Boy, it's going to heat up on Monday. I'm telling y'all, it's going to heat up on Monday, and there'll be more people out there. There are going to be people to be had in free agency, I'm telling you.
You got a nice size string.
Pure gaming, I'm with you. We need a running back duo for sure, like what the Lions have. Speed running back and a power running back. I am with you. And you can actually do that through the draft. And I do like the fact of having younger running backs. I would like to have a veteran on the team. I like the idea of
there we go.
What can I do to improve the defense? Because I'm going to be honest with you. What I want the Cowboys to do, man, I want them to get a defense out of this world. I want the Cowboys to get the type of defense that can hold every team below 17 points. That's asking a lot, but that's what I want them to do. I'm just being honest with you. Get right or get left. What's going on with you tonight? Get right. He said for Wicked spell fun. Man, Wicked ain't going no jail. Wicked gonna be good with it. So I'm with you on this whole thing about the dual running backs. I definitely think we need that. But I also think you look at another model because, hey, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I said this early in the season. When it comes to winning Super Bowl, you need 3 things. And you need more things, I'm sure. But for me, there are 3 main things that you need. You need to be able to control the trenches.
All right, 1.
That's number 1. So that's offense and defense. So I'm going to throw in 4 things.
4.
You need a really good team. All the way around. And I'm talking coaching and everything. You need to.
Hey, man, we tried, man. We got a good one in there. It's all right. Excuse me. Hey, man, we got one in. Don't worry about it. Hey, yo, chat, we got a real good one in. Don't worry about it. Got a good raid. Look, FBI. We got a good FBI raid in, right? The feds came to somebody's front door and seized all properties. The second one, we knocked on the door. He ain't even open the door, and we ain't had no warrants. We can't kick the door down. We just had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Chat. How Luke say he was focused. Hey, man. Raids are always fun, man. Raids are always fun. People start channels for various. He's still smiling.
I'm gonna text Law Nation right now. I'm gonna see what he's doing right now. That's crazy. But nah, this is a big off season, man. I'm telling y'all. Again, make sure y'all like and subscribe. You Go Boy Media. You guys, thanks for everybody flooding. Shout out to Vachi.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy. I'm gonna text Law Nation right now. I'm gonna see what.
Bro. Hey man, Rays are fun. Rays are the best. Rays are the best, man. Love y'all to pieces, man. Appreciate y'all. Man, I want to stream more. You know, I know I keep saying that I haven't been streaming because it hasn't been much to stream about, but you know, we could just show up, cut the phones on, and just do something. You know what I mean? So this is always the best. This is the best. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do it again. I love y'all to pieces. Salt and Pepper. Look, Salt and Pepper Lounge been closed. Cowboy lost all them damn games last year. That's why they've been closed for a while, but it is what it is. Hey, go find a Cowboy YouTuber to watch. Love y'all to pieces, or go watch Pop the Balloon or something. I'll tap in with y'all later. For the Dosey Woes and Peace, man. Salute. I was on the draft show today, man. Go watch that episode for real, you know?